Hello, thank you for joining me for another haul video. So it is Saturday here now for me, and yesterday was Black Friday, and the thrift stores celebrate Black Friday too, so I did with them. I went to 3 different stores, and I may have spiraled out of control a little bit. We'll see with what I got. I know there's going to be things here that I'm going to be wondering, what was I thinking? But even still, there were a lot of things I didn't buy because, as you know, speaking of spiraling out of control, the prices at thrift stores, even at 50% off, are often too high for flipping. Or for even buying, if I was buying for myself, quite frankly. They're insane. So I had to be picky. And then again, was I picky enough? I don't know. So I'm going to start with the first store, which was the Salvation Army. Salvation Army runs 50% off clothing a few times a year, fairly often it seems lately. And they used to run $2 off clothing, I would say probably twice a year. I have a hunch that they are not going to do the not $2 off clothing at $2, all clothing $2. I have a hunch that they're not going to do that sale again. I haven't heard anything. It's been a while. Like I said, I think they only did it twice a year, so it's really hard to say. But that's just my hunch because I have noticed a few 50% off sales without any $2 sale. This was unusual though, because for the morning it was 50% off everything in the store. I still didn't really buy, like I went straight to the shoes and the shoes were crap. So I still bought mostly clothing. I think I bought a couple of accessories as well. Let's see what I got. Love your opinion, to have your opinion on these things. Don't sugarcoat it. I'm trying to learn. I'm still learning. It's always a learning process. Always. I mean, it's been over 3 years now since I've done this, but you know, styles change, brands change. I can't always keep up with it. So yeah, I make mistakes. I'm surprised. I'd be surprised if any reseller says they don't. But anyway, to start with is a pair of men's Hudson jeans. Oh, what's going on with my more light required? What? Give me a second. All right, let's see if this makes it better. There we go. Hudson jeans. I couldn't find a style name for these. There's a cut number and a style number and a color number, but I couldn't find these exact ones. Anyway, I would say it's a low to medium rise, 8.5, men's, by the way, 7 pockets. So it's got the little watch pocket, the normal 2 front pockets. It's got the normal 2 back pockets, but then there's pockets in the pockets. And they are a straight cut, size 30. I believe does that look like a straight cut? Yeah, pretty much. And the inside I think was 32. So it's unusual I don't buy a lot of jeans. I can't remember why I thought these were good ones, but I liked them. We'll say that. These just intrigued me. I saw them from afar. I was like, oh, what are those? Now, they gave me a receipt that's not really itemized. So I don't remember because they're doing their pricing like, now I think there's too much light. Now they're doing their pricing like, you know, all jeans are this price, all this. And so it's just a sign. There's nothing on and I don't remember what the prices were. And she, you know, like I see the receipt and it's like 3 at $6.99. I'm like, I don't know what that is. So, and why would it be $6.99? Oh yeah, they do have their prices listed as 99. So like some things are $9.99. If I don't remember, I'm going to have to do it kind of like a bins thing where I'm going to take my total and then just sort of divvy it up amongst the things. I don't do cost averaging exactly because, you know, I've got some accessories here. I'm not going to put them as the same price. Anyway, these are diesel. Size 30. And they're jeans and corduroys mixed together. So mainly corduroys. I love corduroys. And they're distressed. They've got distressed there, distressing, and this interesting like belty thing here. And these lines were further distressing. Is there denim on the front? The like belt loop is denim. And then in the back, there's a denim pocket. And then this doesn't have a pocket, but it's denim at the top. So I just thought they were really cool. I don't know how well they might do, but I liked them. I would wear them. It's chilly. The receipt. The unclear receipt. Not sure. Okay, so the t-shirts are still pretty reasonably priced. So, you know, at 50% off, it's close to what you might spend. Well, not quite what you'd spend at the bins, but it's not a lot. I think they're like $1.50. I think they'd charge $3 for their t-shirts. So this is Wrangler, size medium. I could keep this. I don't know. It says Ride Free Wrangler, and it's got the bull. And the bull, is that a bull rider on it? Being thrown. I can't really tell. It's very artistic, and it's a nice like steel blue cotton t-shirt. I'll probably try to sell it, but I didn't look it up or anything because I thought, I want that. I want that regardless. Another pair of jeans. I know, crazy. And they're also, I think, men's. Yeah, they're men's silver. The style is Gordy. And they're a size 40 by 34. So I thought, wow, that's a good size. They were in good condition. Looks like a straight leg or loose fit. Got the silver design on the pockets. A little bit distressed. A lighter wash. I got a few men's things. I got some men's things at my last store, and I wasn't even going to look at the men's things, but I'm like, I'm here. Let me just wander through. And I ended up picking a couple of interesting things. What is this? I'm only seeing this, and I have no memory of what this is. It's pants. Oh, they're Free People pants. Free People. Size large. Like a seersucker with elastic waist. I like that they were large. I seem to find Free People mainly in small or medium. And they're a very loose, wagon-looky thing with the stripes. Very cute. I'm assuming it's 100% cotton. I always say I don't do that well with Free People, but I do occasionally buy it. Hang on one second. Okay. I'm multitasking. Hang on one second. About that. Anyway, to me, these were like a little different for Free People. I was surprised that these were Free People. I looked at them because I thought they were cute and then was surprised when I saw they were Free People. I don't know the Free People line that well, but everything seems more like, those boho-y, flowy dresses. I'm sorry, the light is not great in here. This is maybe not the best time. It's early in the morning. I bought this for myself because I like scarves. I like to wear scarves, and it's cold, and it's nice and soft. So that's for me. Put her on. And the scarves also are still a fairly reasonable price. And as an accessory, it wouldn't normally be on sale because it's not included in clothes. So I think a scarf should be included in clothes because, you wear it like clothing. So I don't know. Whatever, I bought it. There's no size on this, which I wasn't happy about. Let me see. Maybe there's a size on the side tag. Oh, yeah. It's an extra large. And it doesn't have the brand label, but it's It's got to be Realtree. Isn't it Realtree the only ones that have this exact pattern? So this would be like Realtree, and except normally with Realtree, somewhere in the pattern it says Realtree, and I don't see it. And there's no, this tag's been cut out. I'll see if there's an RN number. It doesn't matter because it's a really cool hoodie and it says John Deere on it. I feel like there's a market for that. And it's nice and big. Even though I didn't know what the size was, I could see that it was, you know, big. Oh, another accessory. Sometimes you buy things. Sometimes I buy things because I think I'm never going to see this again. And so, you know, it's cheap. And it's a clear-ish plastic belt with these can tops on them. I know, it's crazy. Oh, I just made a sale on Shop Thrilling. Oh, I hope it's something I actually have. I will look when I pause next. Maybe. So anyway, I just thought it was really cool. I couldn't resist it. I don't know. What's the keywords for something like this? Is this Y2K? I don't know. I'm not good at Y2K, so I have no idea. If you have ideas, share them. Maybe we'll all learn something. Oh, I had taken pictures of some of the really cool Christmas stuff at the last stop. A couple of sweaters, which I posted on Instagram and said I was resisting them because it's getting like late for the Christmas season. I still have holiday stuff, but it's kind of like the dregs of what I've had for a long time. So I just thought I'm not going to buy it. If it was at the bins and it was like $1 or $2, I might have. But this one I bought, and you'll see why. It's Karen Scott, size large. Oh, isn't that cute? I don't mind. I'm going to try to list this maybe today or tomorrow. And I don't mind holding on to it until next year. But it's so cute. Just plain on the back. It's nice and soft. Had to get that. Just one item left in this bag, and then we will pause while I get another one. Okay, I feel like I've heard of this brand, Fresh Produce, from other YouTube videos. I can't remember if I saw it, if people really liked it or it was like, I don't know. But I wanted to try it because it's a brand I've never tried. It's an XXL, and I just thought it was really nice, kind of like a cozy, not really French terry, but similar. I don't know what you would call this fabric, textured, and I like the trim. I like the sleeves. It's like a maybe 3/4 or bracelet length sleeve with the same fabric that's on the inside. And it's got that seam going down the back. I really like this. I would absolutely wear something like this in my size. So that is it from the first store. Let me bag this up and get the next store ready. Okay. The next stop was not, is that it? Should be further back. I don't know. The next stop was not one of the big chains. So let me tell you about this store. They do run sales periodically, but they have a section called Top Drawer, or they have stuff called Top Drawer. It's mainly in the front, and then there's some in the men's section as well. And the Top Drawer is not usually included in their sales. Like they will have sales like all jewelry is half price, or all long sleeve sweaters, or sometimes they do all clothing, 50% off, not including Top Drawer. But this was an everything in the store sale. Their Top Drawer is not exactly what a reseller would call Top Drawer a lot of the time. But the last time I went to a sale where it included Top Drawer, I found only one pair of shoes in the top that were Top Drawer to purchase. I did not know the brand, but I thought they looked really nice. I looked at the comps, they looked promising. I brought them home, I listed them, and they sold for a good profit pretty quickly. So that was kind of my gateway drug to Top Drawer. Even though I know there's not much, there's always the hope that there will be that, one or two things that are worth getting. And so I got some stuff, some top drawer, some not. I'm going to start with this one. This was top drawer. This is a men's top drawer. And I still, I still overpaid for it because the top drawer, I mean, some of it's the stuff. Like they had a small rack of St. John and they don't care what it is. If it says St. John, they're putting $150 on it. $150. Seriously. Nobody was touching that rack, even at half price. So this is Cripple Creek. I suspect it's new. There was a sticker on it that said something about flex, but I took it off and threw it away because it said flex denim. And there's no denim here. So I don't know if it got on that by accident. I don't know what it was. But there is no signs of wear. This is all suede. And then this is a buttery soft leather. At the back. This cool embroidery. Almost a smile pocket. Not quite. With the arrows, the arrow pocket. And I'm sorry, I just got an offer. Oh, are people shopping today? I hope so. Weekend has been good. Anyway, these are the cuffs. Men's small. So the obvious keywords for this seem to be Western, cowboy, rockabilly. Are there any other keywords? I feel like there's some more keywords that I'm not making use of with this. I've already listed this at $150. I could not find another one like it, but those things are not cheap. This item is actually, oh my God, it was so overpriced. It's not for resale. It's for my brother. It's North Face. So I picked this up. I texted him because the last time I saw him, I guess that was July. Was that end of July? Anyway, he said, keep my eyes peeled. He wants a North Face jacket. So I found this, and even though it's super expensive, at half price, it's a price that you would think is a decent deal on Poshmark. So I sent him a picture and I said, it's not cheap, but if you want it, I'll buy it for you. And he said to buy it. And I get into bed last night. I'm like, oh my God, I never looked to make sure it was a men's. I saw it was an extra large. I assumed it was a men's. So I just remembered to look, and it is men's. Yay. I feel like I can make, if it doesn't fit him, I could resell it and make the money back. Wouldn't make any profit. They think this is gold. But anyway, it's just a North Face jacket. It's a nice, thick fleece with nylon here. Lots of zippered pockets. Nylon in the back. He said, what color is it? Because he's colorblind. I said, brown. He's like, okay, I'll take it. And I think he's actually going to be in town at some point in the next, week or two. So he'll be able to get it. Okay, I have never picked up this brand. It's another one that I see other resellers purchasing, Elahnah's. And it's a size 2, which is small. It also has a little bit of fuzziness. I don't know if you can see it. I don't even think a sweater shaver is going to get that. I'm going to take a straight razor to it, or I don't know. I'm also tempted to try it on. It's almost a satiny feel, but look how cute it is. Wait, let me show you. It's got this tie around the waist in the front. I'd say it's a fairly, decent rise, and loose, wide legs. I just thought it was so cute. So we'll see what happens. If I can get the fuzziness better and I can resist trying it on and I don't try it on, or I try it on and it doesn't fit me, it'll be for sale. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I pick these type of things up. Maybe it could be a gift with purchase at some point. My patience wears off faster than my lipstick. And it's just a little zippered pouch. It's so cute. And, it's not finally. This is just the first bag. There's 2 bags. I probably spent as much on this day as I might spend in an entire month. But I get a chunk back on the North Face and, This is vintage Pendleton Petite, and it's a size 10. It's purple, straight skirt, little slit at the back, fully lined, checked it over very carefully. And I did not find any holes. Thank goodness for that. And then this is the jacket. I was surprised that they did not have this super high priced. It was a top drawer thing. And look, it's got this little, which I don't know if it originally came with this or the person had it. A little handkerchief in the pocket. But I love some vintage Pendleton. I have a vintage Pendleton blazer that's sitting and sitting and sitting and sitting in my closet, and yet still I buy another one. I have a couple of things. Okay, so speaking of these types of brands, are they brands that you purchase even though you really don't have a lot of luck with them? They don't sell fast. They don't necessarily sell for a lot, even if they sell. I have brands like that, and this is one of them, 511 Tactical. I just like them. So I had a pair of pants like this. It's the ripstop fabric, has, you know, like a cargo pant, elastic waist. This one's a size 6. I had a pair in black, and it took me a long time to sell them. I got a lot of likes on it, but I was pretty firm on what my lowest price would be because they fit me, and I was constantly wavering on whether I should just keep them. I must have tried those on 5 times, debating if I should keep them. They fit me, but I was just like, I don't think it does anything for me. I think it makes me look lumpy. And then I have a pair of 511 Tactical sneakers or running shoes, whatever, in my closet that also gets a bunch of likes but haven't sold. I can't remember if those fit me or if they fit me, but I would be better off a half size bigger. But I'm still probably a backup plan on those. I would not have bought this at full price. I bought it because it was half price. But that's probably it's so about everything because I wouldn't have been there otherwise. This is, even though I don't think North Face necessarily does well with the different things, it's still something that's hard to resist at half price. North Face dress. If this was my size, I would be the backup plan because I love like an athletic dress to just throw on. You know, I could put it on over my bathing suit at the pool, you know, when I leave the pool or whatever. But it's a large, and it's a nice feel, like athletic fabric. I don't know, are athletic dresses something people like? I don't know. This is new with Tag. I don't know the brand. It's got a rainbow and it says take pride, hashtag take pride. I don't know how much it was because that sticker is messed up. But it's just a pair of overall shorts. A very, I don't think I even noticed that. It's got a little rainbow there. It's got the rainbow suspendery things. It says Queen. I mean, it's adorable. It's a big size. I think it's a 2X. Yep, 2X. 99% cotton. How could I resist? I couldn't. Didn't even try. I don't know. Is aloe good or not? I've had one pair of aloe leggings that never sold. I ended up keeping them. But they were like a yoga style with a colorful waist, and they were flared. And I know flared wasn't in, though apparently it's coming back. But now it lives with me. It's staying with me because I needed them anyway. And I like a boot cut. I like a boot cut legging. This is a size large. I probably shouldn't have bought this. Like, this would have been fine for $1, but it wasn't. It has a hood. Oh my God, it's got a ponytail hood. Or bun hood. You put your bun through there. Oh, isn't that cute? But I really liked it. I like a sporty jacket. It's kind of a raspberry color or cherry. Yeah, more like cherry. Got a little pocket there. Very sporty. Very sporty. Full zip. Wide cuff. Or not cuff, whatever. It says Air Jonah Ocean. So I don't know. I might be able to find some information with that. Okay, that's it. Close. Okay, I bought this belt. It's not like new. Look, it has got that kind of bend in it, but it's 100% leather. 100% leather? Or there are some that are not 100% leather? No. And I really like the style of it. But look, it's got golf clubs. If I was a golfer, I would want to wear this. I'm not a golfer, and I would wear this because it's cute. I don't know if it's a man's or a woman's, honestly. It feels like a style that a woman would wear, more likely wear. Is there a size on it? I think there was a size on it. Top grain leather, size 32. What the heck, right? And this pair of shoes was not in the top drawer section, but I bought them. They're men's Skechers, size 10.5. I seem to recall somebody saying these are a good style and they sell well. And they were in really good, relaxed fit and good condition. I think this is a good style. Decided to give it a whirl. Everything I say, just add at half price. I decided to give it a whirl at half price. And then finally, okay, these, I guess you could call this a brand I shouldn't buy. I have a pair of Technica vintage, like pony hair boots that I've had for years. Well, maybe 2 years that haven't sold. But they're just a plain lace up and they're tiny. So that's always a part of the problem. But should I have bought another pair of Technica pony hair? I don't know, but I did. But look at this style. You just can't compare them to the other ones. I mean, I love the other ones. The other ones are more like something I would wear. I venture to guess this is, let me see if there's any information. Made in Italy, Technica, I don't know. What's the size? They're weird. The other ones are the same. They have 2 numbers inside, so it's hard to know what the size is. I feel like I saw a size somewhere. I'm going to have to try them on to get an idea of the size because it's got 2 numbers. That's weird. I could have sworn, or maybe I'm thinking of something else. That was the 38. Here. I was hoping these were a little bigger. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. They don't look big. They don't look like they fit me. Oh, no. I'd have to cut off all my toes and possibly, I don't know. But aren't they gorgeous? So that is it from store number 2. And let me pause and get the bag from store number 3. Okay, so store number 3 was Goodwill. I did not expect to find anything or much. I walked around with a pair of Sorel sandals for quite a while before deciding to put them back because they would have been $7.50 even at half price. And the comps were not super promising. I know Sorel is one of those brands that's hard to resist, but they're not a slam dunk. I have had 2 pair of vintage Sorel boots, identical, in my closet. One of them has been in my closet for well over 2 years, and the other one probably over a year. I think one of them fits me, not the other, and if they have not sold when I move to Canada, I will be keeping them. But in the meantime, I keep them up there, see what happens. And yeah, I probably would buy them again if I saw them for, a good price. I did not, I don't believe I paid up for either one of them. I think they came from the bins. At least one of them did. Okay, so this first jacket, it didn't have a price. She charged me the expensive coat price. Some jackets are a little cheaper because I got a jacket in here that's cheaper, but I think they may have thought that was a kid's because it's an extra small. So for flipping, I probably wouldn't have spent that, but I had made the mistake of trying it on and I really like it. So I decided I'm going to buy it, and I will still, I think, list it and see if I can get a decent profit on it, but otherwise I'd be happy to keep it. It's Levi's, I don't recognize this label at all. And it's like a nice, not quite canvas cotton. It's smoother than that. And it's got the sort of motor style zipper. It reminded me of this leather jacket I had. I was thinking about this when I couldn't sleep last night. I had this really nice leather jacket that was sort of a moto style, but not quite as zippery. And it was like, the leather wasn't shiny. It was like a matte. And I just like, what the heck ever? Oh, what's up with my hair? What the heck happened to that jacket? That just does not seem like something I would give away. Maybe I sold it at a yard sale. Why? Why would I do that? I don't know. Anyway, I like this. I tried it on, and that was where it all went crazy. Let's see there. This is the other jacket that they didn't have the regular jacket price, but it's small. It's Outdoor Research. I think I've sold Outdoor Research once before, and it did quite well, and comps look promising. Again, it's extra small, which is not great. I might put it in the kids section as well as the adult section, list it twice, but it's adorable. It's this little purple kind of winter jacket, not quite as heavy as like a snowboarding jacket. Outdoor Research, OR, with a hood. This looks really tiny. I don't think it's going to fit me. It doesn't mean I'm not going to try it on. Just for fun. I just thought this was so cute. Karen Millen, England, size US 8. I think, look up Karen Millen in the store, and it does exist on Poshmark, with decent, at least decent asking prices. I kind of have to balance the asking prices with the selling prices, especially with the Poshmark Lives. A lot of people are selling things, at pretty low comps. So I almost wish that when it shows that something's sold, that it says sold at auction, because that does make a difference. But anyway, I'm not too concerned with that. I just loved it. Look at that. Isn't that cute? What's it made out of? I feel like it's silky, like a raw silk almost. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, good. There's a tag. What's Cupro? Maine. 55% Cupro, 45% cotton. I've never heard of Cupro. I'm going to look up Cupro. If I find anything out, I will put it there. Anyway, just adorable. I would wear this. Look at the crisscross belt loop there and regular belt loops. I love this. I think you could say academia on this. Maybe. I thought it smelled a little perfumey. I'm not sure. All right, in the men's section, where I almost didn't go, I found this shirt. Look at that. It says Natalie 5050M on the back, which means absolutely nothing to me. Look at that beautiful embroidery. What brand could that be? It's 3J Workshop. That is Johnny Was. I know because I have had a 3J Workshop blazer once. It didn't sell that quickly, but I think part of the problem was, for the last couple of years, boxy blazers have been in style, and this was a fitted, shorter blazer. So the style of it was not trendy, but it had all that beautiful embroidery, and it did eventually sell, and I made money on it. So, of course, there was no way I wasn't going to buy this. I saw one. It's got a little spot here. I gotta look it over. I'll work on that. It's hardly noticeable. Definitely distressed. Look at the raw edges and loose threads. Oh, so cool. Oh, it's got a little weird. It looks like, what water stains look like? It's got like staining under the arm a little bit. but it looks more like water stains. I don't know. It's gonna take a little work, but I'm willing to put in a little work for a Johnny Was shirt. That was, you know, reasonably priced. And then I got 2 more men's shirts. In the section I wasn't even going to go. This is Untuck It, which I have never picked up, but I've seen other people pick it up. And there was an Untuck It sweater somewhere, and I didn't pick it up, even though I was like, oh, I'd like to try that brand, but it wasn't a good price. I got this because it was a better price, and it's 100% linen in this like nice mint green. Size medium, slim fit. Curious how this will go. Curious to see what I should be pricing it at, because I don't know. I got this partly because it's new with tags. Size XXL, LL Bean, quick dry, wicking, UPF 50 protection, abrasion resist. So a great sporty shirt in a blue plaid in a large size, new with tag. How could you not? It's got this like venting, the netting inside with this flap. So just a really well-made outdoorsy shirt. I like outdoorsy things, even though I am not necessarily, well, it's not that I'm not outdoorsy. I'd love to spend more time outdoors, but I don't. This I bought. I know I'm not going to make a lot of money on this, but it was so cute and I wanted it for myself, but I still think I'm going to try to sell it. It's a, what size is it? It's a small, it's Adidas, but look, it's a little fleece skirt, like a nice heavy fleece, which is kind of contradictory, you know, like if this was a regular sporty fabric, I'd be like, oh, this will be perfect for my walks in the summer when it's super hot in the morning, but the heavy fleece, like, no. I actually could see wearing this with like leggings underneath for that modest look, like the leggings that come with a skirt attached, only you do this, or with tights. I don't know. I'm going to try it on. I feel like I'm too old for that sort of look, and I do want to sell it, but I just liked it too much to leave it. Though it was a red tag, which is their expensive line that isn't normally on sale. I would never have bought it if it wasn't half price. I would just have been like, oh, and speaking of brands that I can't resist, I got another pair of 511 Tacticals that are almost identical, or they are identical to the other ones. Oh, those other ones were a 6 though, and this one is a 2 long. Oh, well, I should try those on. Or should I? They don't look that long. Let me see if it looks like they were shortened. No. So yeah, 2 pair of things that I probably shouldn't buy because I don't necessarily do that well, but I buy them because I can't resist them. Okay, here's another item I bought only because I've never carried this brand before. Marine Layer. I haven't, not that I've never carried this brand. I've never seen this brand. And they are a pair of, I think they are still available on the website or something very similar. Can't remember what the name of it is. But they're like a very, you know, like soft, flowy kind of fabric. What, like a lightweight cotton? Is it cotton? Let me see if it even, it's a size small. Let me see what the cotton, still has the extra button. And, oh, it's from summer 2021. Okay, not very old at all. Hand wash. I think cotton spandex. There's an issue. There's a flaw. It's coming away at the seam here. I'm actually going to fix it. If it was just some random brand, it would not be worth picking up and doing anything with. But as I said, I've never carried this or found this brand. It's got a fly front, which is weird. So I wanted to try it, and you know, it was a good enough price that I can. Last but not least, okay, so the last item of this haul is a pair of shoes. They are Earth shoes, which I remember from when I was young. They are Earth shoes. The style is pirouette. They are a Mary Jane. The foot pad will come out nicely. I already tested that. So the beauty of them using a foot pad, and I do this too. I put these in when I used to work on the floor. I would put those in all my shoes. But that keeps the inside nice and clean. So I take it out and it looks like, ooh, it just needs, it's got like the tread is good. It's clean on the bottom. It's got a little toe scraping, which I will fix with a little brown shoe polish. And then, you know, a little bit Wonder Balsam all over and poof, they'll be like new. And these are a size 8.5. I was very much debated these. Very much debated these. But I like to pick up shoes and I didn't have much of a shoe day, so I caved. That is everything. I seriously ended up with so much more than I thought I would. And my goal when I got home yesterday was to list one thing from each store. And I only made it through 2. But, you know, like Meat says, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So I'll get some more listed today. And, of course, I need to get that Christmas sweater listed. What do you think? Was I crazy? Do you like anything? You got some keywords for me? I don't know. That's it. I will see you on the next haul video. I hope everybody had a good weekend and Thanksgiving. I keep forgetting it was Thanksgiving. And if you are not a subscriber, but you like reseller content, please feel free to subscribe. Hit the thumbs up and the bell notification. All right. Bye.